You want a war? You're gonna get one.
What was that? He had enough time for one more play. He had an opportunity to win that game at the end. But the referee screwed us. The brother screwed us. I'm upset, but the brother screwed us.
At least they fought back and tried.
Only Cowboys game.
You literally.
The brother screwed us. The brother screwed us. We had one man opportunity for one more play.
Dallas still stinks. Yo, but do way, kick dig back here. I hope everybody's having a great day. Hope you guys are doing well. The NFL schedule leaks are upon us, heading into the big release tomorrow, which is going to be nothing because they're giving away everything as we go. It's absolutely ridiculous. What is going on, everybody? Thank you for being here. Little Griffith, Lucas, Chris Scott, Alfredo, thank you for being here. Tiffany, Donnie, Logan Motorsports, Forte, Carefree Noel, Prolific, Jalen Stone, Owa. Thank you all for being here. Anybody else I missed? Mav is here, I could see. Jay Nice, Will, Eagles, Drew, my man, what's going on? Reese, Marcus, F. Hammond, thank you for being here. Look, as you guys know, and I'll start with this, we're getting leaks about the schedule coming out. And before I turn it over on you, I'm going to give you some of my thoughts and opinion on this, because to me, this has been the schedule release of hell. I'm just going to say it. To me, everything that I don't want happening is happening. We're playing on a holiday, and we're playing overseas. The two things I hate. But it is what it is, and I know for a lot of people who are going to be in England that could go to the game, they're excited about it, so I'm happy for them. For selfish reasons, I hate it because it means I'm streaming at like 6 in the morning, which means I'm up at like 4 in the morning. It's just weird. It's just a weird feeling. But the Eagles will play Dallas on Thanksgiving, and Dallas should just be prepared, to celebrate Thanksgiving on Wednesday, because they're going to be miserable if they celebrate it on Thursday, okay? So you get the Dallas game, Thanksgiving. At least that pretty much takes the Eagles out of a Christmas Day or Christmas Eve type game, which I'm glad. And then, of course, week 5, October 11th, we got to go to London, and we're going to play the Jaguars, 9:30 a.m. Eastern, which is 6:30 my time. So I'm not liking this either, but I'm very happy for those who are in England and Germany or whoever's able to go to that game. So we'll see. And just my overall thoughts about the schedule is this. I think the NFL's watering it down. I think they're watering the product down, and I think it's getting ridiculous. Netflix says this. NFL Netflix is even bigger starting 2026 from kickoff through the Super Bowl week. 49ers and Rams, they have a season opener in Australia. What time I got to watch that? 3 in the morning? Or the day before? Packers versus Rams. First ever Thanksgiving Eve game. So now we're having a Thanksgiving Eve game. Okay? It's bad enough you want to go to your travel, go to where you're going for Thanksgiving. They got to have a game on. You're going to, and it's the Packers Rams. It's actually a pretty good game. Christmas Day game, week 18. Playoff stakes, blah, 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 NFL honors. So to me, they just keep doing the wrong thing. I think they need to dial it back, which they'll never do. I think you should just get rid of all Thursday games to begin with and go back to only Thanksgiving Day. And I get rid of Christmas Eve. I get rid of Christmas. I get rid of New Year's. I get rid of the Europe games. I would get rid of it all. Make us miss it. You know what I'm saying? Like you go through like a week, like let's say you go through like a big week 3 and whatever, you just won some great game. Like 2 days later, you're playing again. I'm not ready for it. Like I need a breather sometimes. So those are my complaints. Those are airing of my grievances with the schedule. Other than that, I can't wait for football. and I turn it over to you guys. Nick, what's going on? Every Pats player is tampering for AJ. It's a joke. There has never been so much obvious, blatant tampering going on in the NFL, and it should be investigated. It really should. Callie G, thank you for the super chat. I'm pumped. Thanksgiving is my birthday. Well, happy birthday for you. Happy birthday. If I didn't have to stream, if I didn't stream, I wouldn't mind Thanksgiving. But to me, that turns into about an 8-hour workday. So that's why I don't like it. That's cool. Yeah, the Thanksgiving picture is pretty cool. I like it too. Steve, what's going on, my man? How are you? Hey, Philly, it's your fault the Sixers lost. It ain't my fault. It's the fact that Joel Embiid can't play game 2. He's hurt all time. No, the Sixers just got outclassed. It was embarrassing. If it's my fault they lost, it's your fault that half that stadium was Knicks fans. I need the real schedule. I can't wait. Yeah, tomorrow we'll see the rest of it. You think Alexander will play or come out of retirement? We still own his. I don't think so. I mean, I saw the interview, the thing where they talked a little about how he had to get away from the game. Didn't see anything about him saying he's coming back. But you're right. We do own his rights. Yeah, Cowboys stink. Mike, what's going on? Loyal to Houston, what's up? Cowboys going to get moonwalked on. Oh, they're going to get crushed. Like I said, Mark should really go ahead and do his Thanksgiving Day stuff the day before. Jeff Lee, what's going on? Now the 9 international games. It's just too much, dude. I can't watch all those games. Like, I can't follow it every day. You used to have Sunday night, Monday night. And if you guys are older, if you're older, you remember Sunday night football, Monday night football, especially Monday night football, was like a giant event. It was huge. It was a big deal. And then Thursday, Thanksgiving days were special, man. It was cool. Now it's just, I don't like it. I understand they want to spread the game, but man, they're killing me. And the Eagles they played in 2018 in London. They played in Brazil last year. Now they're going back to London. Dallas hasn't played an international game since 2014. Who's the real America's team? That I ask you. The team who's the NFL want to promote with? The Eagles, not the Cowboys. 500, when the Eagles signed Michael Carter to a new contract, I said they would put him at safety. And you never answered me when I said it. I apologize. I didn't answer you, Edward. It wasn't on purpose. But I must have just missed it. But yes, sir, you are correct, man. You're absolutely correct. I think you're right. I think that's the plan at safety. Bear Gang, what's going on? He goes, I'm super pumped for this season. Can't wait. Bart Scott, yeah, I can't wait either. Phil, you want beef? Oh, God. You want beef. Yeah, you want beef. You guys think when we go play the 49ers, you think there'll be any beef in that game? I'm just curious. I'm just wondering, will there be any beef in that 49ers game? I don't know. Who knows? Philly 500, Lemon will be Rookie of the Year if we pass to him. You could be right. We could pass to him. What if the Eagles chose not to trade A.J. Brown? What if they chose not to trade him? Just keep him. One more year, AJ. You tell me who stops that team. Who's going to stop that team? You got AJ, DeVonta, and then Lemon in the slot. I don't think anybody beats that team. I think that's an automatic trip back to the Super Bowl if you stay fairly reasonably healthy, because I think the defense is already going to be better. I think the Eagles should think about it, and I think AJ should think about it, because why do you want to go to New England if New England's sitting there and their coach, he may not even last a year? That guy could resign at any moment. It's only getting worse for him, and that stuff's going to be following him all year long. I think New England's about to have a really bad season. Oh my God, AJ said it's the best offense ever. It really is, And I still believe this, and I put this in my video earlier. Yesterday's video. I believe that the Eagles are going to end up with multiple offers for A.J. Brown. There are too many teams now all of a sudden perked up and looking to possibly get into this whole sweepstakes. And it's no shocker, and it's no coincidence that Howie, last time he spoke, he came out, he said, A.J. Brown's an Eagle. We don't have anything set. We have no handshakes or any deals set. He wasn't telling the fans that. He's telling the rest of the league that. Because there are teams that did not get wide receivers in the draft. And all of a sudden, they're going to come back and look at the Eagles situation again. And you may get a bidding war. I still think I still think this isn't going to just hand them to New England. I think other teams are going to jump in on this thing. Okay, check this out, 500. A.J. Brown stays, right? A.J. Brown goes in 2027. You develop Lemon and let him develop under Lemon. Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. I think he's going to re-sign after they sign A.J. He might. I want to know, will A.J. get a new contract with his new team? Like, he's already gotten 2 contracts out of the Eagles. You know, and everything that you see right now is with A.J. baked in. Like, he's already baked in. We don't have to do anything to manipulate any contract or salary cap. I think he should stay one more year. No, I get he doesn't want to be here. I get it. Dude, I live in a state I don't want to live in. But I suck it up and do it. When you make millions and millions of dollars and somebody says, look, dude, you got to play 18 more games here and then you go. And, oh, by the way, you'll probably win another Super Bowl. I mean, what's he going to say? I doubt that AJ stays, especially given the fact that he's looking for property. Yeah, I don't believe all that. He's looking at property in New England. You know how many times we hear the guys out there? I think Mark Holmes did like 9 videos a day that Max Crosby was looking for apartments and homes or whatever. And, you know, he was seen at restaurants, meeting with people in the business community in Dallas. All this stuff, none of it's true. I understand your grievance, Philly, but as an Eagle fan here in the UK since '82, having only seen the Birds 5 times in that Toho UK game is a dream. Oh, I know, and I'm happy for you guys. Like, you know, for you guys in Europe, I'm very happy for you guys that you get to see them. I really am, and I'm glad it's not a home game. So I get it. I'm speaking from purely selfish reasons. You know, Jalen Stone says, "Sorry, ain't no way in hell." Trade AJ the Chiefs or the Patriots. There's a team who needs a wide receiver who will give us everything we want. Don't trade him to a team we have to face before the bowl or in it. I don't think New England's making a Super Bowl, but I mean, me personally, it's all about, like, if you have to trade him, it's all about who gives you the most. I don't care. I don't care if he goes to AFC team. What do I care if he goes to AFC team? The only time I would see that team is in the Super Bowl. They're not my division. They're not my conference. I don't care. You know, to me, I don't look at AFC teams the way I look at NFC teams. I wouldn't want to trade him in the NFC. Like, I don't want to trade him to the Rams. To me, that makes no sense. You know? You wake up 6, I got to wake up at like 4 a.m. I'll have to wake up at about 4 a.m. at the earliest, maybe 3:30. Because I can't wake up and just, like, come stream. I can't do it. I'll be like this. I have to wake up. I have to have coffee. I have to, you know, take a shower. I have to, like, let myself wake up. I'm going to need, like, 2 hours before kickoff to even get going. So I'll be up at, like, 3:30 or 4 in the morning that night. 500, the longer it goes without picking our safety up, you got to figure they have something in mind. Safety. I think they do. Like I said, I already think they do. I think it's Michael Carter. I think they're going to go. I think they're going to show up at training camp with Michael Carter. I do not believe the Eagles are getting another safety. I do not. I do not think they're going to sign one. I would be surprised, although I would be very happy, you know, but, like, I don't see it. I don't think they're going to spend big money on a safety. I think what they're going to do is I think they're going to let Michael Carter go and be the starter, and then Epps is going to be out backing him up. And that's how I think they're going to do it. Eagles offense is completely cooked without AJ. I don't know how you can say that. I mean, you still have DeVonta Smith. Wicks is not a bad receiver. You know, if Makai Lemon lives up to his billing of being a first-round pick, he's fine. If your offensive line is healthy, you're fine. Saquon Barkley, by the way, looks like he's lost 20 pounds. He looks light, which is a good sign. I still think that offense is going to be good. And then just having a better coach with better game plans, with a better system, with what actually puts players in a good position, the offense will be fine. They're not cooked without AJ. But if you get AJ, it's over. It's over. If I'm having a bad day and I feel like things aren't going well, I just remind myself there's Nad. Imagine being Nad, spend your time at other teams. Nad's always here, though. I can't kill him. He's always here. He's a diva bum, though, bro. He's crying his way. I get it. I get it. I do. But it's like, damn. What could be to me is just like, and then the crying the Patriot fans are doing about A.J. Brown. It's like, oh, God. Like, I just want him not to go there on spite. AJ stays will be a crowded wide receiver room. Yeah, for a year. But you probably win the Super Bowl. I mean, if you kept him and he gets back to form, you have him and DeVonta. Now, if you have a coach that puts your third receiver and they can use and utilize him, all of a sudden you got one of the better rookie wide receivers, better rookie players in general. Put him in the slot. I think it's dangerous. And I like their tight ends. All of a sudden, to me, they got two good tight ends now. So, if that offensive line is good to go, I say why not? I'll be doing I will be streaming tomorrow. I don't know if we'll do a shakedown now. I haven't talked to him yet about it. But I'll be live for the release for a little bit. It may be a little early though. F. Hammond, thank you for the super chat. Philly, do you plan to stream full-time one day? If so, would you branch into pop culture politics? You could be the next Alex Jones or Will King. Yeah, maybe. It's always possible. I would have to do a separate channel, and I'd have to start the politics stuff on another site because they probably would ban me because of my crazy takes. But yeah, I probably would. Definitely, I would think about it. And thank you for that super chat. But yeah, I would think about it. Bird Gang, thank you for super chat. I would trade AJ to the Chiefs because I anticipate that pick being late pick in the first and not the Rams because I don't want him in the NFC. Yeah, I get it. But if they're the only team you have to trade him, I mean, here's the thing. They keep saying New England's going to give up the 2028 first. That's changed for me. I no longer would accept that term. It has to be a 2027 first for New England because I think New England with a tougher schedule and with all the Vrabel stuff going on, I think they're a train wreck this year. And I think that we want to make sure we lock in that first round pick because I think it's going to be top 15. I honestly do. I think the Patriots stink this year. Philly 500. I heard Eli Stowers comps to Kyle Pitts. He's a beast, yo. He's got a lot of talent. There's no question about it. Probably win it. Yeah, you're probably right. I think with the defense, because I definitely think the defense is way improved. So you're right. You're right in that aspect. Hey, Philly, how's it going? Just got word of it. No, you didn't miss nothing. We talked a little bit about the schedule. I gave some of my thoughts on the games and the schedule release so far, but other than that, not much. Keeping AJ is playing into his hand. How so? Which way? Like AJ's hand? How so? I mean, I get it. On one hand, if you don't trade him, you're going to lose a lot of value. Like you'll never get a first round pick for him again. It has to be now. So if you trade him, if you don't trade him, you probably get like a third round pick or something like that next year. You're not going to get a first. So you have to keep that in mind too. I would rather have played in Germany than England. Having German Eagle fans would be lit. UK don't give a mean about American football. Yeah, I don't know anything like at all what football's like there. Our football. You know, Father AJ Brown has been a cancer. What is selfish ways great player don't? Well, I mean, here's my thing. If he's such a selfish player, why do the players love him? Why do the players in the locker room love him? And why does the front office really like him? You know, that's my thought process. I mean, obviously, if you were able to figure out a way to keep him, he's gotta make some changes as well this year. And with the aspect knowing this is his last year in Philly. But I don't know. I mean, what if something happens and the more crap with Vrabel comes out and Vrabel resigns before June 1st? Like, does that affect him going to New England? If AJ is a distraction, when will we know if he was actually the problem the following season, or when the rumors that AJ didn't get along with Jalen? I don't know that we're going to know the full story ever. It may be a long time before we know really what is going on, because I feel like that there's had to be other stuff going on than just AJ wasn't getting enough passes. But we'll never know that. I mean, this is such a weird situation. Where do you see a guy goes to 2 Super Bowls, gets 2 contracts by the team he goes to 2 Super Bowls, wins a Super Bowl, and then wants to get traded? When if AJ stays with the Eagles, his best chance to win a Super Bowl is with the Eagles. So I've never seen it before. So it just leads me to think that something else is it plays a part. Phil, I got one for you. Commies want Ayuk. How should you offer a 28-7 for Ayuk? Get him a 28th round pick. Get him on board with a team-friendly deal and rebrand his image. Score a bag free agent next year and help Philly hurts. Well, they could. I don't know how much they like Ayuk, but my thing with Ayuk is, like, at this point, even if you get rid of AJ, you've got enough wide receivers, I think. Like I keep saying things where it's like the Eagles are after Diggs. Well, I don't think the Eagles want Diggs at all. I think they're happy with what they got, to be honest with you. It's gonna be an interesting year, man. It's gonna be a really interesting year, And I'll tell you this. Like, that's why I think big things are his foot, and that's why I gotta show you this, because when you know something's gonna happen and you know it's gonna happen, you put your money on it, right? Prize Picks is America's #1 sports pick app. Best place to win cash while watching sports. The app is really easy to use. Just pick more or less a few players' stats, lock it in, boom, your prize pick is in. And look, I got one for you guys. One of the things you can now do on Prize Picks is you can go to the team section, and they have all different plays for teams. One of them is who's going to win the Super Bowl in February 2027. That's it. Who's going to win the Super Bowl? And the Eagles, as you could see, they've got really, really good odds of being that team, okay? And so for that reason, I'm taking the Birds to win the Super Bowl, win this thing all. We're putting 70 to win 777, right? $707. That's what we're going to play for. That's a holy number, baby. So we're playing that. That's the plan. We're going Eagles to win it all. Check out the team section in Prize Picks. And you can get Prize Picks now by downloading the app using code HMA. Link is in the description. Play your first $5 entry and you'll instantly get $50 in lineups. The link is in description. That's $50 in lineups on a $5 entry. Just use promo code HMA. Shout out to Prize Picks for sponsoring today's stream. We really, really appreciate it. And yeah, I'm feeling very, very, very good about that. Eagles to win it all, because everybody's counting us out. If you're going to count us out, I'm going to bet us. You know what I mean? What happened to Bummer? Oh, that contract ended. That ended. We did not need Ayuk. He is washed up, else he would not be going to. Yeah, I think he wants to go to Washington, right? I don't think we need him either. I think we've got enough receivers, even if we lose AJ, to manage. I think Wicks is decent. Like, I think he's decent. I think Lemon is going to be huge. Lemon's got to be good, though. I mean, like, Lemon has to be good. He has to be more DeVonta Smith than Jalen Reagor. You know what I'm saying? But Lemon will be one of the keys. But the key to the whole team, really, if we think about it, the key to this whole team is the offensive line. If their offensive line is good, they're gonna win a lot of games. Jay and the Dog says, okay, question. Who do you want? Why do you want a 2027 first-round pick? I get if Lemon doesn't work out, you could draft Smith. But if Lemon works out the way we want to go, you want the 27 first-round pick just in case? I want him no matter what. If I have a chance to get Jeremiah Smith, I'm going to tell you right now. If Lemon goes out there and wins Rookie of the Year, kills it, and I have a chance to get Jeremiah Smith, I'm still taking it. Because in this league, the multiple receivers, good receivers, are important. Lemon, to me, is a slot receiver. I believe Lemon is always going to primarily be a slot receiver. Okay? So you're still going to always need another outside receiver. The Eagles have shown that they're willing to invest a lot in wide receivers, right? The 1 year they took Reagor. He stunk, so they drafted DeVonta Smith. But then they went and they traded for A.J. Brown, a first-round pick. So why not change it? Imagine if you got Jeremiah Smith. And I know it's hard, the chances are to get him. I get all that. But if you had the chance to do it, arguing, just for argument's sake, why not draft Jeremiah Smith, have Makai Lemon, have two guys literally on rookie contracts making combined less than A.J. Brown was making with your team. They'd both be on rookie contracts and sign for 3-4 years while you have DeVonta Smith. Okay, by the time both contracts really come up, maybe one goes, keep one. But you could be nasty in a way that other teams aren't for years to come if you did something like that. So no matter whether Makai Lemon's good or not, I'm not going away from Jeremiah Smith. Now that's not why I say 2027 first. The overall consensus of the draft, the whole draft, especially the first round of the 2027 draft, is that it's one of the deeper drafts in general in years. So if you're going to have multiple first round picks, you want it to be 2027 because there's going to be a lot of good players. And those are those are my thoughts on it. Nick, thank you for super chat. He goes, all the washed up 50-year-olds go to the Deadskins. That's true. We made AJ, he was nobody in Tennessee. I agree. I mean, he was good, but he was in a non-passing. They didn't pass the ball that much there. Lucky, what's going on, man? You didn't miss nothing. Yeah, the Jeremiah Smith project, man. Project 4. We call it Project 4. To me, you put both those guys on rookie contracts for 3-4 years. Man, I would do it. You don't Ryan Williams or Jeremiah Smith. Yeah, and there's more than just him, There is. Yo, Philly, save that garlic breath, you spaghetti vending pasta boy. Howie's got this. Don't worry, you gravy boy. Dude, that's the most. That's the most polite shot at me I've ever seen. Thank you so much. I'm not insulted at all. The Jeremiah dream, yeah. I mean, yeah, it's a dream. It's probably not realistic, but just for argument's sake, that's how I think about it. Like, you can have them both. Do it. GTI says, hey, Phil, remind Mark. Zach Martin said the Cowboys has good enough team to win. Mark doesn't want to hear that. God, yeah, you're right. I'm going on 10 minutes. I forgot. Oh, boy. I need a sip. What bullshit? What two things am I going to be fighting today? I'm going to be fighting something today. And this will be a little bit short of a stream because I'm going on Jacob Media soon. However, we will be back tomorrow for a live stream before the schedule comes out. We'll probably be on when it gets released, but we'll be on beforehand. Kenneth, thank you for the super chat, my man. I appreciate you. What are your thoughts on safety pickup? I heard Kenny Moore talks. Would love to get my official jersey. I think Kenny Moore, Ken's Moore. That would be cool for you. Perfect name. You're right. That's pretty cool. I think he would be a good pickup, a cheap pickup. I think he's a more likely pickup than some of the other names that we hear. But I still think they're going to go into training camp with what they have. You know, I don't know that they'll bring a safety. I think Moore's got a chance, but I think Michael Carter. I think they want to go Michael Carter. That's what I think. You know, not gonna lie, Philly Sills was out of pocket last week on how biased he was. It was real Philly. Oh, it's been like that for months. Are you kidding? It's 2 against. Mark complains it's 2 against 1 on him. Like 2 against 1 me every week. But I just keep it coming. But you can only do so much, you know. I can't like be rude on somebody else's channel either. Then we draft that number 1 tight end in 2020 after Goddard leaves to go with Stowers. Wow. You don't think Stowers could be a number 1 tight end? So the true eater. I see why him and Mark get along so well. I mean, they might as well just start making out. We'll see today. Dak Prescott threw for this many yards. Jalen Hurts hasn't. Hey, Mark, what's it like? What's it like to get up and go to a Dallas Cowboy game? What does it feel like? Oh, great. Philly, why did the Eagles do this and this and this and this? It's like crazy. Thank you, Mr. International. Tribe Called Quest, what's going on, Tribe Called Quest? Salute 500, entire Dingbat Nation, man. Shout out to Tribe Called Quest. Shout out to Logan. Hey, Logan, why did you change your name? You keep confusing me with that. Doc Holliday says, as a Cowboy fan and Dallas native, we will not be good. Still a lot of holes, and get ready for a GP to hold out. Oh, you think Pickett's going to hold out? That's interesting. At least we got a realist Dallas fan in here. I mean, I don't know. You know, who knows? The one thing in this league, things can change quick. So would it surprise me if Dallas was a playoff contender? No. I don't think they will be, but it wouldn't surprise me. He looks like a good player, but he needs time to work on his running. He sure has hands for sure. He reminds me of Ertz too. You love Mustang, I love the Eagles. Okay. It's just going to take me a little while to get used to it, Logan. 500, I heard we're going to use Stowers as a big receiver. Yeah, I mean, I could see that in the red zone. I could see it. The one thing with Mannion is he comes from Green Bay. Look how Green Bay utilizes their tight ends. They do a great job with that, like a great job. So I think that's actually I think it's going to be beneficial. You know, the key to the whole thing, don't let anybody fool you, though. At the end of the day, we could talk about receivers. We could talk about a lot of things. But at the end of the day, the truth of the matter is, if this offensive line isn't any better, we're going to have problems. If this offensive line is healthy and Dickerson's healthy and Cam is healthy, the league is in trouble. They're in trouble. Yeah, I love the potential undrafted free agent tight end Daquan Wright. Yeah, he's supposed to be big, like 6'4", 250 something. Yeah, he's somebody who's going to be very interesting to watch at camp. That's for sure. My thoughts on Johnny Wilson is, safe travels. I don't think whatever anybody's telling you about, you know, he's going to have a big year or anything like that. I don't see it. Coming off the injuries, coming off with trying to make the team, missing a lot of time, and then with the amount of receivers, I think he's on the outs. I think he's going to be on the outs. I think he's going to have a hard time making the roster. Maybe he could come back to the practice squad. I assume he's still eligible, but I don't think I wouldn't expect anything from Johnny Wilson. What up, White What up, White Rerun? I agree with you 1,000%. And the Cowboys still stink. Go Birds. Hell yeah, they do, Don. Thank you for being here, my man. Appreciate you. What up, Sal? How are you? Darius Cooper, I think Darius Cooper's got a lot of talent. He's got a tough road to hoe, man, because he's got a lot of players that have been around the league to jump ahead of. If he's close, he's going to beat these guys out. But I think Darius Cooper, if Darius Cooper makes this roster, because it's going to be hard, he might be a practice squad. But if he does, then he's who we thought he was going to be, because he's going to have to be really, really good. But anyways, guys, I do need to go. I just realized I have 3 minutes to get on Cilio's show. So I'm going to do that right now. I hope you guys have a great, great day. We will be back for a longer stream tomorrow. And if you want to see more, I'll be over on Jacob Media. You could catch me there. We out. I'll talk to you guys later. Peace.
Come on, guys.
2 minutes to go. You have plenty of time.
Come on.
Oh, shit! Dad! No!
It's over! It's over! This game is over! Cut it off, it's over!
Fuck.
Congratulations, Green Bay! Congratulations, Green Bay! Congratulations, Green Bay!
I said run the ball.
Congratulations, Green Bay! Dak Prescott, you need to be fired today! That was on you, Dak! That was on you, Dak! That was on you, Dak!
I said run the ball.
That was on Dak Prescott! Trying to feed the Lamb! Trying to feed the Lamb! You tried to feed the Lamb! You got to give it to Lamb! God! It's over! It's over, Dak! Put Trey Lance in the game. Trey Lance can't do worse than you.
I'm an idiot because I buy into this shit. Because here's the thing. I am a grown-ass man. And I talk the talk. It is killing me.
I feel it coming. I feel like it's going to take Jerry Jones taking. Cut it off. It's over.
Fuck.